Now, when the U.S. Navy gunboats and the supply ships arrived here in Apalachicola Bay, one of the first things they needed was fresh water. They hadn't carried a great deal of fresh water on the journey with them. It maybe took them a little longer than they expected anyway. So they sent two boat parties in the river. They were basically groups of sailors in small boats, rowed into the mouth of the river. One of them was commanded by Midshipman Loughborough. They took their boats up into the mouth of the river and began to paddle upstream. Not long after, Sailing Master Bassett on Gunboat 149 saw a man standing here on the little piece of land or little island sandbar at the mouth of the river. Turned out that Loughborough's boat had been attacked. Garcon and the Choctaw chief had come down from Prospect Bluff with about 30 men. They drew in Loughborough's boat by having one man appear on the bank. Loughborough pulled over to investigate who this man was, and the Maroons and the Choctaws opened fire from along the banks of the river. Loughborough and several of his men were killed. Another one, Edward Daniels, was captured alive. He was later burned and tarred to death at Prospect Bluff. The survivor made his way downriver. They also picked up a body that was floating in the mouth of the river. And then this pretty much terrified the men who were on the gunboats, and they hesitated quite a while before they would agree to go up to Prospect Bluff, even after Lieutenant Colonel Clinch sent messengers down to them. He first sent John Blunt, or Lafarca, a Native American leader. Then he sent a white messenger. We don't know who that was. And then he sent, a U.S. officer before Loomis would agree to take his gunboats up in the river because he was afraid of being ambushed on his way up to Prospect Bluff. But the boats did finally get underway. They crossed right past this point where we are and proceeded up the Apalachicola River, and they arrived at Bloody Bluff just below Prospect Bluff on July 26, 1816. In Apalachicola, Florida, at the mouth of the Apalachicola River, I'm Dale Cox for 2 Egg TV.